Yeah, that was before the Doggies. Matter of fact, with the client show, we had 2 buses that had studios. We were going to continue making the album.
Bombfirst.com.
Dre didn't want to stop recording the album. So we had a couple buses following us that were studios. So he brought the musicians out, even though, because he wanted to take a full band, but it was taking too long for a band member. You know, when you do a full band, it takes a little longer than when you use the tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
So he couldn't, you know, the time ran out before the band could do the whole thing. And it was taking too long. It was taking too long because I got Let Me Ride. It was real cool because I had a singing part on there. On the, on the tour, I would have been like, swing down, I want to ride. I was looking forward to doing it, but it was taking too long because, with band, we had like about a 8-piece band. And, some people wasn't getting it as quick as others, So,
yeah.
The song that we did, when we went out on the Chronic tour anyway, we had an itinerary for they had about 100 dates or 50 dates or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we went home and it's funny, Ricky Rouse reads cards. He's a tarot card reader.
Mm-hmm.
And he's real good, but I thought this time I said, Ricky, you done messed up now, because he said, he read the cards one day and he said, man, this shit is about to end. And I was like, Ricky, now you done finally put your credibility on the line. You messing up, bro. I said, we got 100 dates out here we getting ready to do. And do you know, 8 days later we were going home.
Oh, my God. And Tony, was there a specific reason why it ended?
Yeah, there was too much violence going on amongst a couple bodyguards took the limousine driver. Took the car from him or whatever. It was some old crazy, you got the wrong entourage with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. That's all it was. You got, people that's there to take care of business like myself and the musicians. Then you got security that's ain't got nothing to do but, keep that, death row thing going on, you know what I mean?
Who was initially supposed to be on this tour with you guys?
Well, I remember the boss was on there because she's from Detroit, and that's my girl. I was happy to see her out there. Onyx was on the tour, and Run DMC.
Oh, Run DMC. And did you get a chance to meet like Run DMC or Onyx?
Yeah, I met them all, man. I kind of didn't like an incident I had with Jam Master Jay. My girl came in town and she brought me like a little half a pound of weed because we were going to be out on the road,
Yeah.
And I volunteered to sell some to Jam Master Jay, because I thought it would be quiet. I didn't want to sell all my shit,
Yeah.
And I sold him some, and then he went and told everybody I had it, man. Before I knew it, I had sold all of the shit. Except for a little bag that I was able to hold for myself,
Bombfirst.com.
Oh, you wanted to keep it low.
I asked him to keep it quiet. Yeah, I wanted to just have it. I asked him to keep it quiet, and he went up and really did me like that.
Oh man, he opened the floodgates.
Man, it was kind of ghetto, because then you start your heart is beating a little fast, because now people knocking on your door that you wouldn't have knocking on your door,
You were telling me, brother, that on that tour is when you guys first came in contact with, or basically discovered Bow Wow, correct?
Yeah, he got discovered on that. What happened was AJ, that guy, AJ the comedian, halftime in between the sets, because the sets be taking 30 minutes sometimes to set up,
Yeah.
35 minutes. Well, anyway, they would have him go out. And he'd be like, so who the hottest rapper out here in the city representing y'all times up? And then people would have their different friends come up,
Yeah.
So when we got to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, we did the same thing, man, and everybody was pointing down to this little boy, man, and the little boy ran up on stage looking like Snoop, man. He had a big afro. He had a long jersey on. I mean, he was Snoop, man. He was like a little Snoop. Immediately, Snoop adopted him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They went on tour with us. But he rapped, too, you know, so they had the music because they would bring the people up and let you rap, you know? And he rapped, man. He did good, man. Lil Bow Wow was cool. I cut 2 songs on Lil Bow Wow.
Are you serious?
Oh, man, guess what? CPO was on it. Lil Bow Wow, Jewell, Kurupt. It's a sweet. It's called After 3 o'clock. So it's like after 3 o'clock on the playground and shit like that at school. After 3 o'clock, it's on and popping. Even junior high school girls, you know, you talk even junior high school girls be jocking.
Yeah, and it's got Jewell on it also.
That's Jewell. Barney did one.
Okay.
And I was in with him on doing it, you know, on his little bass stuff. But it was called.
But you were the musician on it.
Yeah, with him. Yeah, but Barney was the producer.
Okay.
His song was it had Tick Tock and You Don't Stop. Tick Tock. I can't remember what it is. This is when he give all of us a shout out. At the end, he say, "I want to dedicate it," and then he say Big Suge, Snoop D-O-double-G. Then he be like T Green, and he was just naming us all. He was just young, you know. He was naming us all on the song, man. It was really, really sweet.
Man, that's cool, man. And Tony, what was the situation though? You guys just scooped him up, or did he come on tour with you guys, or did you guys fly him back to L.A. with his parents? How did that whole thing work out?
He jumped on the bus. They jumped on the bus with his parents.
They jumped right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Offered him a deal like, you know, that was going to later on take a couple months to, you know, work out.
Yeah.
But offered him a deal. And then he was on Snoop's album with, "I want to be a motherfucking hustler. You better ask somebody."
Yeah. Wow, man, that's good. And tell me, Tony, how was his parents?
Bombfirst.com.
His parents were cool people. I mean.
Yeah, man, they're real cool, but young, you know. And I really hate it because somehow I think the daddy wasn't the daddy, but the mama was the mama, but they was together. And then the daddy got jumped on and everything, and you know, I just hear the news. I never seen it, so I couldn't really vouch for what happened. But I know, you know, a lot of people was getting jumped on.